Have you ever sat down and thought, what really touches a woman's heart deeply? What are the silent emotions she never speaks about but quietly struggles with? See, most men think that being physically attractive or financially stable is all it takes to win a woman's attention. But the truth is, if you can understand her emotional blueprint, you'll connect with her on a level that most people never will. Women may appear strong, composed, even mysterious at times, but deep inside, many carry emotional weights that are rarely visible to others. These aren't flaws. These are parts of her emotional wiring, instincts that developed from how she was raised, how society shaped her, and what experiences she has survived. And when a man can recognize these subtle emotional weaknesses, not to manipulate, but to comfort, protect, and genuinely understand her, he becomes unforgettable. In this video, I'm going to share 5 emotional weaknesses that many women have, patterns that affect how they love, react, and connect. If you really want to grow closer to a woman, whether it's someone you like, someone you're dating, or someone you're trying to rebuild with, pay close attention. These 5 truths could change how you see her forever. 1. Emotional overthinking. One of the most common emotional traits in women is the tendency to overthink, and not just in relationships, but in almost every aspect of life. A woman's brain is often wired for emotional pattern detection. That means if something feels slightly off, your tone, your timing, the way you responded, she starts analysing. Her mind doesn't rest after a simple interaction. Instead, it revisits it, replays it, and creates scenarios trying to decode what it really meant. Did you really mean that compliment? Was that silence because you're losing interest? Is something wrong, or are you just busy? These thoughts can loop in her mind for hours, sometimes days. And the reason behind this is not insecurity. It's emotional investment. She wants to feel emotionally safe, and overthinking is her brain's way of trying to prepare for emotional pain before it happens. It's exhausting for her too, but once you understand this, your patience and consistency can be the calm that breaks that storm in her mind. 2. Craving emotional validation. Even the most independent woman desires to feel deeply seen and emotionally appreciated by the person she loves. Emotional validation isn't just about compliments, though those help. It's about feeling that her thoughts, feelings, efforts, and presence truly matter. When she dresses up for you, helps you through your low days, or opens up about something personal, she's not just doing it casually. She's giving a piece of herself, and she hopes you'll notice. When her emotional contributions go unnoticed, she starts to feel unseen, invisible, or even unwanted. This craving for validation doesn't mean she lacks self-worth. It simply means she wants to feel emotionally safe and cherished in the eyes of the one she loves. So many men miss this and then wonder why she becomes cold or distant. But the truth is, she's not seeking attention. She's seeking connection. And once you give her real, heartfelt appreciation, you'll see her light up in a way that no physical gift could ever achieve. 3. Fear of rejection. You might see a woman who carries herself with confidence, who walks with strength and speaks her mind. But underneath all that, many women carry a deeply hidden fear of rejection. It may come from a painful breakup, a distant parent, being judged by society, or simply the high expectations placed on her. Rejection doesn't always look like being told no. It also looks like being ignored, not prioritized or emotionally shut out. That's why some women seem guarded when it comes to expressing feelings. They might play it cool or act disinterested, not because they don't care, but because they're protecting themselves from another emotional wound. Deep down, she wonders, will he still want me if I show my flaws? Or what if I give my all and he walks away? If you want to truly connect with a woman, be the man who makes her feel accepted, even in her vulnerability. Show her that her truth won't scare you away, and her fear of rejection will slowly melt into trust. 4. Attachment to words. For many women, words are not just sounds. They are memories, emotions, and confirmations of how you feel about her. If you praise her, defend her, or speak kindly to her, those words stay in her heart. If you insult her, ignore her, or say something harsh in anger, even if unintentionally, those words bury themselves deep. She may forgive, but she rarely forgets. It's not that she's being overly sensitive, it's that she's emotionally tuned to how words reflect your inner world. A careless comment can echo in her mind for days. On the flip side, a single moment of genuine affirmation can make her feel deeply loved. What you say to her during conflict, silence, or intimacy, those words become part of how she defines your relationship. If you're a man of your word and use your voice with care, she will feel emotionally grounded around you. But if your words become unpredictable or hurtful, she will slowly begin to shut down, without ever explaining why. 5. Desire for emotional security. Above all, women want to feel emotionally safe. Not perfect, not constantly adored, just safe. Safe in your presence, safe in your words, and safe in your consistency. Emotional security doesn't mean avoiding all arguments or difficulties. It means she knows you won't vanish when things get hard, that your loyalty doesn't shift with mood or temptation, that she can cry in front of you, open up, and not be judged. When she senses you're emotionally unstable or inconsistent, when you're loving one moment and distant the next, she begins to withdraw. She won't always tell you this, but you'll feel it in her tone, in her energy, in the space she starts creating. But if you give her emotional consistency, a presence that is calm, real, and reliable, she will trust you with every part of her heart. She will become softer, more loving, and deeply connected to you. Emotional safety is her home, and when she finds it in you, she won't want to leave.